Okay, I'm just getting back home from Earth job. I hope everything is pretty cool and chill. Blah, blah, blah. Hello, everybody! My name is emberlynnstar, your favorite Red Ranger that you just don't know yet. That's right, I'm as irrelevant as the concept of justice in 2025. Oh no! Everybody take a breath, okay? Everybody breathe! I can't tell you it's going to be okay, but I have some thoughts that maybe will help you feel a little bit better. Okay, for those who are wondering what I'm referring to, there was an article that got released today that essentially says Super Sentai is no more, or is going to be ending with Vtuber. And a lot of people are rightfully upset and are taking it as the series is just fully canceled, fully done. There will be no more Super Sentai. And I have some thoughts on that notion. First and foremost, I think that if you are feeling upset or frustrated about this, that is absolutely fair. This is kind of scary. I'm a little nervous too. I'm a little I'm like, uh-oh, what's happening? Okay, it's all on fire. But I think when they say Super Sentai is ending with Vtuber, maybe it's Cope. And I know a lot of people are also on the bandwagon, but I think that they're talking about a rebrand. Now, a lot of people are countering that with essentially there's no evidence, there's no proof. Where are your sources? Those are just rumors. Here's the thing. There is actually some bit of evidence that this might be the case. There is an article that was released, I believe it was around July of this year. And it essentially goes into what has gone into the 50 years of Super Sentai and where they think that they're going to go with it. Global expansion is one of those things. So what do they mean by that? Okay. They say in the article, the global expansion of Super Sentai is of course within their vision. Toei has to analyze the factors from the success of Power Rangers. While the challenges are many, by around Reiwa, I believe September 2028 will show a path where we've reached about halfway and will sow the seeds of this year and next. A lot could have changed since that interview. I'll grant you, a lot could have changed, but it sounds to me that this is something that's been in the works for a while now, and they're trying to do something different, like not just King Goger different. If it's a name that they are going to be changing, I don't see why you would throw away such a long, robust history with the title of Super Sentai. Like, it goes way back. I don't know why you would just throw that away unless you had something, if not equal, better to take its place. The only example that I could think of this being the case would be Power Rangers. Now, Power Rangers is doing its own thing right now. It had a bit of a time where nobody was doing anything with it. it had a bit of a, period where, we don't know what's going on. We think that Power Rangers is fully over. Yada yada. Disney acquires Power Rangers. Power Rangers is now in, I believe, production for a new series. So I don't think that I don't think Disney's going to play nice and share an IP title like Power Rangers. I just don't think that's not on the table. That's just the only example I could potentially think of in regards to this whole situation. Now, there are some other people who are trying to say, well, maybe this is their opportunity to talk a little bit about bringing back the Metal Hero series. I mean, if you look a little bit at the newer suits, they do seem a little more armored. So a lot of people are like, well, maybe they'll make, Metal Heroes, be, Super Sentai now. And I don't buy it. First and foremost, Super Sentai's body is not even cold, okay? Like, the name hasn't even gotten cold, okay? So let's not dance on its corpse, all right? Let's not dance on Super Sentai's corpse in favor of Metal Heroes. I love Metal Heroes, but I think that maybe calm down a little bit on that whole situation. That's just me. But I mean, also, I don't see them changing out a long, robust title like Super Sentai that's been running for so long, that's been running forever, for ages, and just replace it with a show that hasn't aired in what, decades now? I don't think that's what's going to happen either. I do think that there was a term that they introduced in this current season, Gojuger. And maybe that's a hint as to what the next series will be called. I would like to pose a theory. Super Sentai will be rebranded as Universe Senshi. I think that that's the direction that they're going. Dukemon has had a lot of really, really good leaks that have been shared. Shout out to Dukemon. Dukemon is awesome, guys. You should, all their socials, you should all follow Dukemon. You should all give Dukemon the praise that they deserve, for real. Like, seriously. Also, I would like to take the time to shout out our community member, Inoue Shard, who has provided a lot of these articles and insights. So major shout out to Chard Inoue. But to jump back into things, I think that they're going to be using Universe Senshi, and if we're going to go by the recent leaks that have been going on, like the recent leaks essentially point to Super Sentai going isekai, potentially. And I think with the name being pulled back, with Super Sentai kind of going away, I think some of the tropes are going to go away too. I don't think it's going to be a localized, I don't know. I don't know anything. But maybe one of the things that they can, maybe this is an opportunity, right? Because Super Sentai has been getting a little formulaic, apart from the recent season, which has been doing some new stuff, and I appreciate that. But there are some formulaic things that, yeah, it's cool, and I love Super Sentai, but sometimes some of these tropes are just like, I've seen this like 50 times now. This is a real opportunity for Toei to do something interesting. Now, if this is a high fantasy isekai, what I would like to see from this would be an adventure. Not a localized, oh, monster of the week invades such and such town, and we fight them, we defeat them, they get big, and we defeat them again in the giant rowboat. If there's an adventure, if they're going on an adventure, if they're seeking something, or they're trying to find the fort or the castle of the Demon King, and you know they're slaying enemies, they're making friends along the way, they're joining the fight as new rangers, that's an exciting prospect. That's a reason to get real excited about the future of Super Sentai in whatever capacity it's going to exist in. That said, we don't know if any of this is going to happen. It could very well be that Super Sentai's done. Super Sentai might be over. And that would be absolutely devastating and heartbreaking, and a real loss to the community. I don't think that's going to happen, though. At least I hope it doesn't happen. The articles that I found, and I'll link them in the video below, seem to point to the contrary, that they're trying to switch gears. So I don't want to be condescending. You guys are allowed to feel however you want to feel, and that's absolutely valid. This isn't what this is. Let's just all take a breath. A wise person would often tell me, Emberlyn, don't borrow trouble. And what that would mean is don't waste your energy. Don't stress over the things that we don't know yet. Don't stress. There's a lot of bad things happening in the world right now. There's a lot of scary things happening in the world right now, and this isn't to invalidate any of your feelings here. What I would say is, let's wait, let's see what happens, and we're all in this together. All right, I've been emberlynnstar, your favorite Red Ranger. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. I'm gonna go space out. Oh, by the way, hit that like and subscribe button, smash that notification bell, and follow me on Twitch and all my good socials and all that other good stuff. But, you know, if you could comment in below, let me know what you think. Is Super Sentai fully dead? Are we going to get a rebrand? Is it going to be Metal Heroes? Is it going to be Power Rangers? Is it going to be something new? What do you think about my theory about it being the universe Senshi? Have a great day, and oh, Yasamina, bye!